Now, let's say I'm an investor and I want to evaluate which market should I enter into. Let's not consider Gurgaon. Let's consider the first principles of real estate investment. What should my analysis include?
See, if you are buying a property anywhere in India, you have to go to a location which is expected to attract migration.
Okay.
Real estate is all migration. For attracting migration, I have to know what city has the best potential to attract people to come to it. That means a city or a location where jobs will come. Okay. And if jobs come, then homes will come at a price point which incentivizes people to migrate.
At a price point. That price point being very important factor.
Yes.
Got it. And sir, Ajitesh sir actually told me something very interesting. He said that in Hyderabad, let's say a 10,000 square feet office space is going to come up. A 10,000 square feet office space of 3 floors, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, will accommodate X number of employees. So automatically in that entire circle of real estate, all the prices will go up because a lot of people will then migrate to then move into work in those offices. Similarly, do you have a numerical evaluation that can be done for any real estate market?
See, you can't get a numerical value, but I'll tell you how you can evaluate it. A city can attract migration if it has good public transport to ensure that you stay far away, but you can still get to where you need to be. Okay. Example, we are in Mumbai. Mumbai is a beneficiary of phenomenal migration because people could stay very far away because of a railway network.
Correct.
If you didn't have a railway network, you would have to stay close by or you need a private vehicle.
Correct.
Like Bangalore. You stay far away, you get stuck in traffic. Mumbai, you could be working at Nariman Point, but you can come from Mira Road. Why? Because the railway station exists. So, Hyderabad actually has one big advantage is that because of its high quality infrastructure, you can stay further away from your office and still live well. In Mumbai, Bangalore, you want to be very close to your office because nobody wants to spend 1 hour in commute.
Correct. So that results into a hot box.
If I am getting somebody from Delhi, can I attract him to SPR? Can I attract him to Golf Course Road? For him, it's all the same at this stage. Once he starts staying in Golf Course Road for 5 years, then he'll say, boss, mujhe yahan pe rehna hai. So your opportunity to develop or to populate a micro market is, he should not see Gurgaon first and then come to SPR. He has to come direct to SPR.
Got it. So as an investor, I'm supposed to look at migration. For migration, there are several indicators. If there are jobs, there'll be homes, and these homes have to be available at a certain price point, at an affordable price point. And if this city has great public transport, then the likelihood of the properties in that location appreciating increases by a large extent. Correct? Okay. Which cities would you put in this category, sir?
I actually think at this stage, because of the exuberance we have seen in almost all markets, at this stage, there is nothing of value in real estate. Okay. In tier 2 cities, the action is even more fierce.
Really?
So like if you go to like a Indore, prices over there have gone out of control.
Okay. Like for example?
In Indore, you would have seen prices go up 3x in 2 years.
Okay.
And is there big migration happening there? No. So why is it going up? It is again speculative demand.
Because now the tier 2 narrative has come. That you will see the next Mumbai, the next Gurgaon, the next Bangalore.
Now see, in next karte hue, from the time of our independence to today, how many cities have we really added?
Except for Gurgaon, I can't think of many.
Yeah, if you look at this one Gurgaon, if you really want to say Chandigarh as a city, planned after 50s, built but it's still a very sleepy city, right?
Yeah, but the kind of planning that it has, it must have actually attracted way more migration than it has today. In fact, I don't think there's a lot of migration happening.
You can't migrate to Chandigarh because it's very expensive. So Chandigarh is, a relatively unknown fact is, Chandigarh is the second most expensive market in India after Mumbai.
Really?
So it is actually very expensive because anybody of some status in that belt of Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh wants to place in Chandigarh. Because it's a shared capital, no?
Correct.
So anybody of that big guy, I want to have my base there. And it's well planned, clean. There is a region outside it, like Panchkula, Mohali and all, where there are skyscrapers and tall buildings. But Chandigarh as such, if you look at the planning, even today, you will not see a building above 3 floors because the designing is such. So no supply. Prices go up and down based on supply coming in.
Correct.
Now there's no supply there. So at this stage, I don't think there's anything of value in terms of a guy who wants to take a bet for buying in the top cities. The tier 2 cities, while many have gone up, you have to be very careful what sort of offering you buy. Okay, now in this, there's one is the apartment purchase. One is buying a plot or a villa. Now see, in Mumbai, there's no such concept of selling plots. Land is too expensive. Nobody will sell land to you. You will have to go further away, which is why there's this thing of, buying land in Karjat, buying land in Kasara.
In Mumbai 3.
Mumbai 3.0. Mumbai 3.0. That way, that's true. In NCR, so 2% of all launches in MMR were for plots.
Okay.
In NCR, that has also caught on. Okay. It is 7%. Because over there also, the guys who own land know that why should I sell land outright? I'll just wait it out. My value will keep rising as the area develops. The maximum action in terms of plotted development is happening in locations like Calcutta and Bangalore.
Okay.
So Bangalore, 30% of supply is in the form of plot or villa, which in Mumbai is 2% and NCR at 7%. Calcutta is the ultimate, 39% amongst the top cities if you count Calcutta as a top tier city. You go to tier 2, half of all sales of launches is land. मुझे अपनी खुद की ज़मीन चाहिए. And there is see, many of these locations, there is a check component and there is a non-check component. In tier 2, it's a bit more because of the gap between your ready reckoner / circle rate versus market rate.
Sir, what is circle rate? What is market rate?
So, government puts a rate for every neighborhood. This is the minimum rate on which we will calculate stamp duty.
Okay.
Example, today you're buying a home over here. You're buying at a rate of 40,000 per square feet. Government says, I will charge you a stamp duty. This ready reckoner of this area is 35,000 rupees per square feet. So 35,000 rupees per square feet is your base stamp duty you have to pay. You cannot say I sold the house at 30,000 per square feet. Even if you sold at 30,000, I will calculate and charge you stamp duty on 35,000 per square feet. That is to ensure that the black component gets contained. Okay? Now, in tier 2 cities, there is a big gap between market rate and your ready reckoner rate. So a person will do his check component at the ready reckoner rate. Above that will be the non-check component.
Can you explain this with an example, sir?
I have bought a property of, say, 1,000 square feet. Example, land. Okay. The value of the land, according to the government ready reckoner rate, is, say, 200 rupees per square feet.
Which is circle rate?
Circle rate, ready reckoner rate are the same.
Okay.
So let's assume the rate, the government mandated rate is 200 rupees per square feet. Okay. Just an example. It doesn't exist, but just example. Now, if you do a home transaction, you do a land deal at 500 rupees per square feet. And if it's a full check deal, you will pay stamp duty on 500 rupees per square feet.
Correct.
1,000 square feet into 500 square feet and the stamp duty irrespective of that. But if you want to say, you know what, why do you want to give the government so much money? The officers will abuse it, bribes will happen, corruption will happen. I don't believe in them. Let's do it at 200 rupees per square feet, which is the minimum stamp duty that you have to pay. So at 200 rupees, we will do an agreement. The remaining 300 rupees will be given in cash. In the registrar, the deal has happened at 200 rupees per square feet.
Okay.
In the marketplace, it's happened at 500 rupees per square feet. That is tier 2 for you. And half the deals over there are land or bungalows. Because in tier 2 cities, if you look at it, people don't have that culture of apartments. Even today, if you were to go to a Faridabad, which is not very far from Gurgaon, there also they have that approach. अरे वो तो अपार्टमेंट में रह रहा है, उसका खुद का घर नहीं है. Because it's a shared property. Cities, as they get more cosmopolitan, they become more urban, then that culture of apartment comes in, because you can't build a house on a small plot. Land is so much in shortage, so you have to go tall. And more the density, more taller you go.
Correct.
So like in Mumbai, today you'll not see a building below 40 floors, new building. You go outside Mumbai, 40 floors is like high.
Yeah.
Nowhere else is it that way. Because our FSI levels are very high. That's the amount of area you can construct on a plot of land. Higher the FSI, more likely you'll be taller.
Got it. Hi guys, if you loved watching this clip and if you want to do a deep dive into the podcast, we've mentioned the link in the description. So click that link, watch that podcast and take notes. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more clips.